Hello, my little ones. Today, I have a story for you. This is a fable. A fable is a short story which most of the time has characters which are animals. The animals in the stories usually have human characteristics, which means they act like humans. They can think, they can speak. And what's most important about our fable is that it teaches us a lesson. Let's listen to this story and we'll talk about the lesson learned. The story for today is The Ugly Duckling. Everyone at the farm was waiting for the big event, the birth of the baby ducks. I have been waiting for so long, and I know my baby ducks will be here any minute now. On the hottest day of the summer, Mama Duck suddenly heard quack, quack. The ducks were coming out of the eggs. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Yes. All the eggs had hatched except for one. Oh, that's a turkey egg, all the animals will say. Well, that's okay. I will give him a little bit more heat. So my duck can come out. It's a good mommy, right? But when it finally came out, it turned out to be totally different than the other ducks. Look at this. He was big and ugly and did not look nothing like the rest. The rest of the animals started looking at him. Their eyes would open like, gobble, gobble. Oh, you're ugly. The chicken, cluck, 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 cluck. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, how do you think he felt? Think he felt sad? They all started shouting, get out of here, get out of here. So he left. He was all alone. The poor duckling was so sad. He didn't want to be there anymore, so he left. He ended up in a swamp where he met two wild geese. When they saw him, they didn't think anything of it. They became good friends. But one day, the hunter came and the wild geese were gone. Again, he was all alone. He continued his journey and ended up at a home of a little old lady who had a chicken, cluck, 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 and a cat, meow, meow, ah, ah. The lady was nice to him until one day she said, you're not laying any eggs. You have to go. I don't have food for you. So again, he left all alone. There he was. One autumn afternoon, the duckling, while looking up at the sky, saw a flock of large birds that left him with his mouth wide open. Wow! He didn't know, but they were not birds. They were swans. They are so big and wide, their feathers are like snow. Oh, how he wished to be like them. But he knew he was still the ugly duckling. The cold winter came, and one day he went to the pond. He got in there. When he got stuck, there was ice all around him. stuck there. But someone came and broke the ice and took him out. He took him to his house. His house. He saw two children. The children just wanted to play with him. Oh, look at there's a ducky, there's a ducky. He got so scared thinking they're gonna hurt him. They're gonna hurt me. So he ran away. And the children said, we just wanted to play with him. Oh, let's go find something else to play with. La 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 la, la 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 la. One afternoon, he decided to go to the park. It was springtime. So, of course, there were flowers everywhere. Flowers everywhere. Ugly Duckling loved to smell the flowers. It made him happy. When he was at the park, he saw two of those beautiful birds that he had seen before. Again, he was in awe. Beautiful, beautiful. He got the courage. He went to say, hi. He got in the water. When he looked down in the water, he saw something. He saw his reflection. He didn't see an ugly duckling anymore. He saw a beautiful swan. He was a swan now. He had always been a swan, but he didn't know. Now he lived where he was always supposed to live, with the swans here. He's so happy. See? This is the story, the fable of the ugly duckling, who, in the eyes of everybody else, was very ugly, but at the end, he became the swan that he was always meant to be. Here I have all the characters in this fable. I want you to think about what I told you at the beginning. Remember, a fable was a short story, where the characters are animals who can think, who can speak, just like humans. And at the end, they teach us a lesson. I want you to think and talk to someone next to you about something that you've learned. What was the lesson? A very important lesson that we've learned. Listening and watching the Ugly Duckling. Okay. Thank you for talking to someone about it. I feel the most important lesson that we learn from the Ugly Duckling, from this fable, is that we should not discriminate against people judging by how they look. On the farm, the animals used to make fun of the Ugly Duckling. Do you think that was a good thing to do? I don't think so. Because at the end, we're all the same. We all have feelings. And we should always think before we speak or do things that can hurt others. Remember, we're all different, but at the same time, we're all the same. Thank you for listening, for watching, and don't forget, keep learning. See you next time.